Welcome to the Star Wars Stuff Podcast, where we talk about all things Star Wars. My name is James.
My name's David.
And I am Joseph.
Just want to say before we start this episode, thank you for listening to our last episode, and means a lot to us to see that people actually listen to us talk. And if you want to check out all of our episodes, they're available wherever podcasts are found. We'll put some links there at the bottom. And be sure to like this video, subscribe, share with all your other friends, because we are really cool people, very humble people as well.
The coolest.
Yeah, absolutely the coolest. All right, so
we're simultaneously the coolest and the most humble.
Yes, that's the best way to describe us. You say so too, David?
Yeah, totally agree.
Okay, so we were just arguing before we started this video, and we're going to argue now. First off, who thinks it's real? Who thinks it's fake? Go. Okay, what do you think? What do you think?
It's real.
You think it's real?
Well, I know it's real.
You know it's real.
Yeah.
Joseph, what do you think?
Part of me wants it to be real, but I also... It just is kind of... It doesn't tell anything. There's no real story to it at all, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Like... Yeah. I feel like the Last Jedi poster and the Force Awakens poster, you could kind of glean some sort of information off of it. This one is just people crammed together onto a screen, basically.
Yeah, it looks like a Photoshop's delight. You know what I mean? Like, it just looks like they took some of the pictures from the promotionals and they were like, let's put this one here, let's put this one here, because there's a picture of Poe already posing like that in one of the promotional pictures that they've released.
Yeah.
So that one, it's like, all right, you just grab him, put him there. And I don't know, man. I'm not really buying this picture. But David says it's absolutely real, and it's right. So what's the proof, David?
The proof is various multiple Star Wars reliable outlets are reporting that it is legit. And there's a maker of the poster, I believe, tied to it, that has made posters just like this for the previous films. So
I was gonna say it does kind of look like some of the later promotional material from The Last Jedi, where it was just all the characters on there. But you know, that I don't know if it was the first poster, but the main poster with Luke in the background and Rey with her saber, the one right behind James. Right behind your head there, right there, is the one that I think of when I think of, you know, episode 8. So it kind of, if this is the one we get for episode 9, it's kind of disheartening almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I'm not even inspired looking at the poster because I'm too busy thinking this is not a real poster. You know what I mean? But it's not.
Well, guys, you're really not meant to be inspired from this poster. This is like an end cap at Target, you know?
Right.
Toy aisle. So this is not the theatrical poster yet. This is a leak.
But what makes me laugh, though, is that it's just called Star Wars.
Yes, I predicted.
And
I feel like we're getting closer to seeing James with half of a shaved face.
No, man. I mean, I'm still holding on. For me, the picture, it looks cool, but in the end, yeah, like you said, I don't know. For me, if Lucasfilm hasn't said anything, it's not real.
David, do you know what's going to look cool? James with half of a shaved face. It's going to look amazing.
It's not going to look that great, but I don't know. The picture, the poster, it looks like a Photoshop, and of course, Mark Hamill said it looks like a nice, like a very passionate fan made a poster. That's what Mark Hamill said. But then again, Mark Hamill wouldn't know what the promotions for the movie are going to be, you know?
To me, that just tells me he's really not in the film very much at all.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he's not even on the poster.
Well, I mean,
or he's so secluded from everyone else. I mean,
yeah. Well, and Leia's not on it either, actually.
Lando's not on it, you know? And it's, for me, it just looks like all those promotional pictures that came out earlier, and they just kind of just started putting people everywhere. Like, because even the droid there next to BB-8, like that same picture of that droid has been released before, and you know, leaked pictures. I don't know, man. I guess I'm just gonna wait, and if I see it in Target on the display, I'll be like, all right, I was wrong, and I'll shave the other half of my face. But as of now, I'm just kind of like, I mean, hopefully the actual theatrical poster looks amazing, not what this one looks like.
I do like the red-clad stormtroopers down on the very bottom of the image, though. I think those look really, really cool.
Yeah.
And then there's a newer design TIE fighter that I haven't seen before that I'm excited about. If this does wind up being real, which David is saying it is, so.
If David says it's real, that means it's absolutely real.
It's probably real life. And I love that picture of 3PO with the bowcaster.
Oh my god.
Looking like Rambo.
It's just that for me kind of kills the whole thing. It's 3PO with a bowcaster with the thing around his. No, man, there's no way. There's
rocking the bandolier.
Yeah, it's like Chewie was like, "Hey, dude, here, put this on." And he was like, "Okay, I guess I'm gonna wear this now." And then he's, unless 3PO is gonna be like the most like amazing warrior out of nowhere, which I highly doubt. It just seems super unreal to me with 3PO looking like that.
Murderbot mode unlocked.
Exactly. It's like, I didn't know I had this. Master Anakin had a really good sense of humor.
I didn't know I had this in me. Doesn't he say that in episode 2 at some point?
Yeah, he also says it. Oh, in episode 6 when he's like, I didn't know I had it in me when he lifts up in the air. I don't. For me, it's one of those things where 3PO looks like that. You would want that hidden throughout the promotional, just because it's not something you'd want leaked, one, or two, to have it like on a poster. You know what I'm saying? That's just my.
But maybe it's something that they want to have like next to a toy, like David's saying, like at a Target or a Walmart somewhere. That's where they just are there. I could see that.
David, I think you posted the picture on your Facebook of somebody already got a 3PO action figure and put the bowcaster and everything. Like, look, it's authentic. It's really, this is real. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Footage of 3PO with the bowcaster and the bandolier was already shown to audiences in Vegas, I believe, at a shareholders meeting. So we know that's legit. But see, all these elements put together, we've heard in leaks about them. So there's really nothing new that blows away the people that actually have been following the leaks. Because if you look closely at the very top, there's an orange X-Wing. That was a leak. If you look at the red troopers, that was a leak.
Right.
The design of their helmet, there's actually a third eye. If you look closely, there's like a third diamond and right in the center, almost like a cyclops. That was in a leak. Kylo's helmet is glued with like red type of like bonding material, otherwise known as glue. That was
space.
The helmet on that person purple, that was in a leak. So, and of course the Knights of Ren also were in a leak, and they're featured here.
Yeah, and the girl who I'm assuming is Lando Calrissian's daughter is in the posters as well, and that was one of the leaks that came out a while back as well.
Why do you assume that's Lando's daughter, though?
I don't know. It just seems like the easiest way to introduce that character. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I don't know. I haven't been really leak watching it that much.
I've heard rumor
yeah, that's
of
something.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
that's just totally something else.
Yeah, like I said, that hasn't leaked yet. And also Rey using a lightsaber as well. It looks like she patches a lightsaber in the middle. If you see that one section, it looks like there's like a piece of leather that matches her like cuff.
Somebody pointed out the fact that Kylo Ren's lightsaber, like if you look at the way it's pointed, it looks like it's going through him. Like if you look at the trajectory of it, it looks like it's like going through his heart or something. I was like, that's interesting. And then someone else even pointed out that like that's weird that he's holding it that way because he's probably burning his wrist in that picture. Right. And I looked at the picture, I was like, yeah, he's really like the way he's holding it like that. It's like right there next to his wrist.
There's a little guard there, so it's not like he. I mean,
I know, but it's just
it's very, very close.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, like I said, we'll see what happens, and who knows? Maybe tomorrow Lucasfilm will release like a HD version of this picture, because this is the only picture that's going around. It's blurry. It's really not. You can't zoom in that well because if you start zooming in, you got to start losing quality.
Right.
So maybe tomorrow they'll release like an actual picture. You know what I mean? Or do you think they'll do that? Like, do you think now they are pressured to release some stuff because of these leaks now?
I think they can still slow roll this. I don't think they have to answer to anybody's demands. I think we're still not going to get anything until Celebration or even after, in my opinion.
What do you think, David?
Well, does anyone know the origin of this leak?
Somebody from Reddit was the one who uploaded it.
Okay.
Yeah, and they had the original thing that I saw said that they had a Lucasfilm or something had tweeted it, and it was only up for about 5 minutes before they immediately took it down. I don't know if it was Lucasfilm or something associated with Lucasfilm, but yeah, it was up for a grand total of like 5 minutes, and that was just enough to get like one screen grab, from what I understand.
Kind of a terrible quality, though. It's like they took a picture of the screen instead of like saving the picture. Because if it's up there, you're going to save it to your phone and make sure it's a good quality. I don't see Lucasfilm releasing a blurry picture on their Facebook page. I mean, their Twitter.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy to look at you, David, right now, because you can see what you're looking at on your screen.
Yeah, he's looking at the character pictures that supposedly got leaked today as well, right?
Oh no, those were leaked. Those were leaked already, right?
No, there's a new one because there's one with Lando wearing basically his solo costume that I saw earlier today.
Hello, what have you here?
Yeah, the one that you're pointing at in the reflection on your glasses.
Yeah.
So y'all,
really
David says absolutely true. It's the poster's real. Joseph is on the fence about the poster. And me, I'm saying no until proven wrong.
There is a chance, though, that it was created outside of Lucasfilm, but they used elements that are real.
Oh, I believe that 100% because I'm not saying like, like the way Rey looks right now that's not the way she's got to look. I mean, those are them. It's just you just grab those pieces and you just go, hey, look, here's a poster. And which is what it is. It's just a Photoshop, galore, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, when I saw it, I didn't think it was real.
And plus, it says Star Wars. The movie's not just called Star Wars. As much as y'all think it's called Star Wars, it's not. It's Episode 9, and there's got to be a title. It's not just going to be called Star Wars. So stop thinking. That should have been the biggest red flag that it's not real, because the person who made it doesn't even know the title of the movie yet. Ooh, in y'all's faces. Look at that.
I just feel like you're protesting too much.
No, I'm backing up my claim, All right, so the Star Wars Celebration Store merchandise exclusive lottery opened today. And I got all three of them. I mean, not all. I didn't get them, but I was able to apply. Did you do all three of them, David?
Yes.
And I got an email back saying I got the Lego one twice, which doesn't make any sense to me. And then the Funko, I got an email, but I have not received a Hasbro email yet. And I read there's 4,000 Hasbro exclusive toys, which makes me really, really scared because there's 30,000 people going to this thing. So there's a big possibility I'm not going to get one of these toys. So makes me
not with an attitude like that. You're not.
And so, and right now is a good time to do it because I think everybody already entered it. But if you log in now and do it, it should let you like right away go to the front of the line and enter the lottery. So it was an easy process. Surprisingly, what?
I was going to say you just had to wait like 20 minutes to get into the thing.
Well,
huh?
I mean, earlier I did, but then once I got in, I was okay. But then later on, I told my wife about the Lego one, and she goes, "Well, we'll try it." I was like, "Okay," and I pulled it up on my phone maybe an hour ago, and it went straight through, and I was like, "Oh, cool!" And I just signed up right away. So, are you excited, David? Do you think you got to get your name drawn from the lottery?
Well, I think one of us will probably get in, and then once that person gets in, then we can give that person our order. And,
I don't know. But this lottery system, I don't know. The system didn't crash today, which is a good sign.
Right.
This was kind of like a test for everybody to see whether or not this was actually going to work, and it did. So we're gonna hopefully hope that when the panel one opens, when's that one open? Friday? Is that correct?
11 a.m. on Friday.
Yeah, so when that one opens, hopefully it doesn't crash. And then just so y'all know, whoever is doing this, you don't have to be the first to sign up. It's a lottery. It doesn't matter what order you sign up.
When you get in there.
Yeah, when you get in. You can wait a day or two and still do it, and it'll be just fine.
Yeah, the Star Wars show announced today that they're going to actually be live again on the show floor, which is great for people that can't make it to Celebration for whatever reason. You can stream the Star Wars show live, which I would do personally. I'd probably call into work and do that. But fortunately, we're going.
Yeah.
So you'll probably see us on the live stream, actually, because I usually do a pan to the audience. So I'll be wearing a red jacket and maybe a scarf. I don't know what you guys are wearing.
You'll see me in my nice episode 1 vintage hat with Pepsi written on the back. It's kind of the best hat I own right now. So yeah, or I'm gonna wear this hat right here. Hold on. Or I'm gonna be wearing the Marty McFly 2015 Back to the Future hat.
I say you go with that hat when we're in front of the Star Wars show.
All right, I'll take both hats then.
What we should probably do is like tweet out that we are at the Star Wars show, because it will be live, and we'll just say where exactly we are at on the floor, so you can pick us out.
And you'll find Joseph, because he'll probably be the tallest person in the whole crowd. Just
me and David are about the same height. We'll surround James so it looks like we're like a U.
If you see two big guys lifting somebody up on their shoulders, it's got to be us. All right, just so you know. It's totally got to be us, because I am not that tall. Believe it or not, I'm standing right now in this. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. What else we got?
There is an exclusive Master and Apprentice convention cover we will probably get at booth 3020. You get a wristband. Then you return back to that booth at 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. to get an autographed copy by Claudia Gray of Master and Apprentice.
Man,
the cover is gorgeous.
The cover is amazing.
It is awesome.
Beautiful. Yeah. There's also one for Queen Shadow that came out like a week or two ago. That I saw. That was also it was a beautiful cover for that book as well.
It looks really cool, but I already bought it, so I can't buy another one. You know?
I mean, yeah. Well, you bought it digital, right?
Yeah. And I'm gonna buy the physical copy of Master and Apprentice just because it like you said, the cover is beautiful. Like, that thing looks awesome, and the line is gonna be. Man, I hope they have enough books for all of us there.
It's gonna be real stinking long.
It's gonna be stupidly long. Hopefully they have enough. Do you think they're gonna have enough books for all of us, David?
No, you got to get there early. But what to expect is the wristband guarantees one copy of the book signed by Claudia Gray and one Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon enamel pin.
Ooh,
man!
There are also limited quantities of Yoda tote bags as well.
Oh, I saw those.
And these are for 5-day badge holders.
Awesome.
Individual day badges, Jedi Master, and media only.
Cool, man.
Ooh, look at us. We got lucky for once with the 5-day badge. Get it.
I was doing the sand person dance with the.
Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all can see, but check out my shirt. Got my Celebration shirt on. So excited, man.
You're gonna wear it every day between now and then.
I'm gonna wear it every day between now and when we go to Celebration. No, I'm probably gonna wear it on the flight there, but then I'll change, when I get there, because hopefully the pilot plays Star Wars on the plane like they did when I went to Orlando, which was the best thing in the whole world. So that would be pretty cool. Thank y'all for listening. Hopefully this poster debate is ending pretty soon. You know how we all stand on it. And once again, thank you for listening. Check us out. Look at all of our podcast episodes. We have them all up on Apple and Spotify and Google Podcast. If you want to donate to us, just go ahead and click the link there at the bottom. And Thank you for listening. May the Force be with you.
Always.
Pew, 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 pew.
It's a trap!